What is up, YouTube? I am lounging in my chair after a long day of guiding. This is just real talk right here. I'm tired. I've been go, go, go this whole month, but I do have some free time coming up in this next month, July, which I'm really excited about. Lots of free time. I'm really going to focus on summer scouting because I do have a Utah general season deer tag. I ended up drawing for a dedicated hunter, so I can hunt all the seasons. I'm really only interested in getting a deer with my bow, so that's what I'm going to put my effort into. But I thought it was a good time to talk to you guys about my hunting plans, just super casual, me chilling on my couch, giving you guys kind of a hunting plans update and my scouting plans and all of the above. So let's get right into it. Sorry if it's kind of dark. It's about 8 o'clock. The sun will be going down semi-soon. Okay, so what have I been up to? I just went to Las Vegas. I've been to Lake Powell. I've been fishing and guiding a lot. Drew an archery deer tag. And now I'm just kind of going ahead and planning for my fall. So I want to kind of give you guys a bunch of ideas that I have in my head for this fall. And if you guys have any input or feedback or recommendations, please let me know, because here's the honest truth. I do not have a lot of tags or plans for this fall. I do have like a surprise hunt that I'm not going to talk about. That's going on in October, and I'm really excited for that, but I don't want to give details out on that yet. Besides that, I also have that general season Utah deer tag. So I'm going to be putting a lot of effort into that here, especially in July, this next coming month. And then besides that, I'm thinking I will probably buy an over-the-counter Colorado archery elk tag and do that again. Last year was fun. We did like a horseback thing in there. This year, I'm thinking of getting up in there and solo hunting for honestly a month straight, if that's what it takes, for me to get my first elk with my bow. It's really hard. Any over-the-counter hunt is hard. It just takes a lot of time and perseverance in the zone. And I'm kind of thinking about doing like a saddle type, like a tree saddle type hunting thing there. A lot of the elk that we got after last year were thick in the trees. And I think by myself, if I did some scouting and got in the zone, or at least could be super mobile because I was hunting from a tree saddle, I think that would maybe give me the best opportunity to get one with my bow. So we'll have to see. I'm really excited for that, though. I'm definitely going to get a tag for that 100%. Last year, I hunted New Mexico with my rifle, and I'm also thinking about doing something similar to that this year. That was really fun. I'd like to do it with my bow and get a little closer to the rut, but I'll have to see what tags are available. Really focusing and really wanting to do a good whitetail hunt. So if you guys have any recommendations for states that I can get an over-the-counter tag and get a good chance at a whitetail deer, please drop them below. I actually already have connections, and we're talking about Minnesota with some really epic people who you guys know and love. So that's an option. But besides that, curious as to what you guys think. If you know of any other options out there, if you guys have any connections, recommendations, feel free to drop them in the comment section. I will be doing New Jersey whitetail as well, as I always do. Deer on the smaller side, but it's fun and exciting because it is my hometown and the farm I grew up on, so that would be a good time. And really, I wanted to hunt and travel so much last year, and I just did not get the chance. Well, I hunted a lot, but I should say I didn't travel a lot in the winter like I wanted to. So my plans for this winter, I want to spend a lot of time away, and I want to spend a lot of time in tropical warm places. And I'm thinking I'm renewing my passport. And I'm thinking I want to spend some time in another country, either South America or Iceland or New Zealand. Well, not Iceland, because I want to go somewhere in the southern hemisphere where it's summer in our winter. So New Zealand, Ecuador, Mexico, Bahamas, stuff like that. I'm considering spending like up to a month in a really epic place like that and getting some hunting and fishing in. emphasis on the fishing just for that time of year. And then I'm also going to spend some time in Florida, thinking about renting a house down there for maybe a month. And then I also want to spend some time in Hawaii, same thing, maybe for a month, because really around here, besides a couple like expos and shows, I don't have to be here in the winter. I want to be somewhere warm. You guys know I was in a bad accident in 2017, and the heart of the winter really hurts my neck and my injuries. And I'm lucky and fortunate enough to be able to travel, and I honestly need to just go out there and do it and travel during these winter months to warm places and get tons of hunting and fishing in what's technically the off season, because then I'd want to be back here February, do some scouting for elk sheds, March, April, May, find elk sheds, and then back to guiding, and then back to hunting, and that is my glorious life that I have no complaints about. So that's the plan. Please, I seriously asked you guys so many questions, but please, if you have any input, please drop it in the comment section. I will read and get back to every single one of them. All right, last but not least, I want to talk about the new Scout to Hunt features, because I did mention summer scouting, and I'm going to be using these features here in my next video. I already have gone through Scout to Hunt and marked and figured out where I want to set my trail cameras for deer. I'm really excited about this really cool area that I feel is super secret, and I feel there are a lot of nice bucks that go in this zone. I'm not thinking it's like a hot spot where deer are living there, but I think it's a spot on public land where I can sit and wait and be really patient and hopefully get the opportunity at a giant desert mule deer with my bow, which you guys know is my favorite. That would make it my third big velvet muley with the bow, and 3 sounds better than 2. So total side note, my taxidermist is getting my buck ready, so that'll be done real soon. All right, so the new one of the Scout to Hunt features I want to mention for you guys today is the success photos feature. I'm going to show you some of their graphics that they posted about it, as well as show you on the Scout to Hunt app and kind of overlay it here. But basically what it is a feature that shows you success photos from other people that have tagged out in the specific unit you're looking into. So let's say I want to hunt Colorado, and let's say I'm thinking about hunting by, I'm going to say Denver, because there's probably not hunting in Denver, I don't know. But let's say I'm hunting outside of Denver, or thinking about it. I would go click on the unit that I want to see, and then I would see which success photos people have shared with Scout to Hunt, and look at the genetics and basically deer quality or whatever for that specific unit. So it's a really good tool when you're looking into new units. Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, those would be big for me. I'm pretty familiar with Utah, and I like doing what I like to do here. But those other areas, I could really use some scouting through the Scout to Hunt success photo feature to figure out where I want to put in for next year. You know, it's not showing you like, hey, you know, you'll probably get a deer like this and all the deer look like this. It's just showing you genetic possibilities. For example, by me, there's some good genetics, and then in some other units, there's some weird 3x4, there's some weird giant 2-point genetics going on. Like, it's just for you to look at and get an idea for the genetics and make a decision based on that. It's a really awesome feature. It's really easy to use, as you guys can see. And I think it's really awesome for scouting and for putting in for hunts. And keep in mind, even if you didn't draw tags, some of you might be thinking like, oh, well, I already missed on the draw. Like, why does it matter? Well, there's a lot of over-the-counter and landowner tags and different options like that across the West where you could still use this research. Or on the flip side, maybe you drew a tag and it was a fluke, you put in for a random unit, you're not really sure what to expect. You can now go through and use this feature to figure out your odds and see what's in the area. I just love this feature so much. I'm gonna keep this video as short and sweet as possible. I'm honestly probably gonna go to bed here soon. Lots of fun fishing and scouting videos coming up soon. Gotta get used to the tree saddle, have a new sight on my bow, Scout to Hunt scouting with trail cameras, blinds, tree stands, all of the above. glassing for big deer, glassing for elk, checking trail cameras. So many videos coming out soon, you guys. A lot of these are already filmed and are in the works, or I will be filming them later this week. I hope you guys are all doing well. Sorry I've been MIA. I have so many epic videos that are live and ready to share. I'm just waiting for the opportune moment, which is coming very soon. So thank you guys for your patience with me. I hope you're all doing well and having an amazing summer. Love you guys. We'll see you on the next video.